Hi, welcome. I'm Dominique DUAR, and today let's continue on the topic of cultivating our ideas. Because in this process, it's very important to remember our idea is like a seed, and when you've decided to pursue that idea, it is the beginning of the planting process. That means that the idea is in the stage of darkness. It's underground, getting all the nutrients it needs to grow. Remember, it's going to need watering and the right amount of sunlight. Now, in that same darkness includes the unknown. The unknown can be very scary when you think about what it may mean for your idea. Will it be a success or will it fail? It is that unknown space where you will actually begin your creation process. Many scary thoughts will arise that will challenge your abilities, your character, your self-esteem, your entire perception of yourself. This is like Shadow Valley. Ooh, 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 ooh. And those of you with children that watch the Zacky show, the Zacky cartoon, you'll know what I mean when I reference that. But yeah, this is your moment of choice to believe those scary thoughts or not. Some are obvious lies and we seek refuge with Allah and move on, while others will require more of an effort, possibly because it's connected to a deep emotional wound from the past. It is in that particular moment that we must decide to heal that part of ourselves and use the perfect words of Allah as our medicine. These are moments that I have learned to repeat. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. As I allow myself to many times cry, at the very same time, I'm feeling that fear and uncertainty inside. I also notice many doubts that will arise. And if you're like me and you pray for guidance, it's even those are the moments, right? Those are the moments that the experience it's like, okay, am I doing the right thing? I felt pretty sure, but now it's like, well, what if it's not the right choice, not the right path, not the right idea to pursue? And so it's like, well, this is part of the process. I know I do not like big roller coasters. So if you're like me in that sense, brace yourself, right? Because it's part of the process. The tests can also manifest themselves physically, like through an advertisement, for example. If it's something that you see that's very similar to your idea, or even in opposition to it, you may question your decision to even pursue the idea, right? It causes more questioning, like, well, other people are already doing it, or well, maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't uh, put my perspective out there. Like, it's just, it can become this chatter, right? This mind chatter. So it's so important for us to remember your Lord and proceed accordingly. If your idea involves other people, you may see them a little differently at times too. You'll see them through those lenses of fear. So be cautious of how you think of others during this cultivating process. Ward off evil as much as you can. If you experience this, it is a lesson for you to examine and believe in your Lord. Believe that it is good for you to go through this. This is the pruning process. Change the story that describes that pain, whichever is that uncomfortable feeling that's arising, right? Choose to change that story of what it means, why it's there, and decide that it gets to be growing pains, pushing you closer to your desire. Okay? You may remember growing up and experiencing those growth spurts, or some kind of discomfort as your body was expanding, as it's growing. Those are known as growing pains. So when you keep that in mind, it gives us a clue that it is safe, that this is all normal and a part of the process. Let's see. The last few points I want to remember. Let me move this over a little bit. Oh yes. Some form of patience is always a prerequisite to growth, because sometimes your results or your harvest, right, will take a little longer to develop. I encourage us all to go through this process, because it is not only the desired idea that we are cultivating, but it is essentially a part of ourselves that is growing and changing into that best version that we work to align with every day. Lastly, your self-care method is a necessary toolkit to have ready during your darkest moments. The answers will always be revealed, and for that, I am truly grateful. Thank you for listening. I'll share more with you next time.